we're going to jump into our first interview. This is so weird for me to jump immediately, as my show start into an interview. But yes, here we do. See, we got to keep the ball going. So in front of me, I have Kenan Fortuin, a 21-year-old. 21 years old.
Yes, that's correct.
You do not look 21. You do not look 21.
I am.
Okay, yeah, you says it's 21. Yo, he's from Portland's Mitchell's Plain. Represent. He's the founder and creative director of Kenji Productions CPT. There's a little bit of introduction about that.
So about Kenji Productions.
Yes.
So Kenji Productions is a non-profit organization that was founded in 2020 during the COVID pandemic. And the whole goal and idea of Kenji Productions is youth development. So it's all about creating a platform and a safe space for our young people to come together and share and explore and also dive deeper into their creative abilities. Our communities always face so much negativity. So it's all about creating a positive, safe space for them to come together and do what they do best. And yeah.
Nice. All that said, you see, so smooth, eh? Like you didn't sit there and think, like you came prepared. So now, let the people know, who is Kenan Fortuin?
Kenan Fortuin is 21 years old. Let's start there.
Yeah,
because I am 21. I'm
struggling to believe that, but okay.
I'm 21. I'm from Portland's Mitchell's Plain. I'm a very creative person. I love doing creative things, and I'm all about inspiring the next generation of creativity. Because, people from our local communities, especially Mitchell's Plain where I grew up in, there's so much talent, but little recognition. So I'm all about giving a platform to those kind of people. And yeah, I love people. I'm a people's person, very energetic at times.
See some.
Sometimes, I can be a bit too much in a way, but it's because I love people and I always want to speak to people and relate to people. Yeah.
Nice, 21-year-old. I'm still stuck. But yes.
I'll bring my birth certificate next time. Oh, matter of fact, I have my ID with me.
Yeah.
If you need that kind of proof.
You're so prepared. But okay, so you started the Kenji Productions. So what sparked that idea? Like, what made you decide I'm gonna do this?
It's this actually a weird story. But one day during the pandemic, I was just sitting. I was visiting a family member and I was sitting and I was like watching, Trace music videos and stuff like that. And then this music video that came on, and it was just so, like, the creative elements of the video basically was so good. And it just sparked. Initially what I wanted to do was to do music videos, like to start shooting music videos. But in the process of thinking of how I could make that happen, I felt led and inspired to do something else, which was the creative side, more of modeling also. Because I know there's like a lot of, Mitchell's Plain and local communities, we like to throw out fashion shows at schools and stuff like that. In Amal Patal was no favorite of the model and so on. So I was just like, how could I bring that to life basically and set like a little platform, a local platform for these youngsters. So yeah, that's basically how it came about.
Sure.
And then it's expanded into so many things after that.
So now talking about that, why modeling? How did you know that that would be something everyone would be into?
Like I said, because from my personal experience also, like growing up and on school and stuff like that, like the school would always throw Valentine's Day fashion show and all these type of events. In Amalville was no model. Everyone wanted to show
about
off,
the styles,
and stuff like that. So, and myself also, I think I've always had an eye for fashion. Not I don't want to say like in my personal capacity, but it's just something that's always intrigued me, because clothes says a lot about someone. Like, we have a tendency to judge people the moment we see them, but it's just the power of fashion. Like what you wear, how you present yourself, a lot can come across from that. And that's how the whole modeling side of things came into, and photo shoots and exploring creative concepts and all these type of things.
Sure, so you really make them feel like they're a movie star.
No, like full-on models, like Milan Fashion Week.
No. But it's a good thing, showing the beautiful side of life, especially with today's times. I mean, everybody's surrounded by negativity, so it's nice to have this color come to life. So how many shows have you hosted?
So excluding the one we're about to have, 3. We've had 3 shows thus far.
Successful?
Two of them successful, one of them was a bit of but I know it's like a learning curve. It was a learning curve for us on what to do better. But we've had 2 very successful shows.
Nice. So let's talk a little bit about the one that's coming up. I'm excited to get there.
Yeah.
So give us a little bit of details about that one.
So like about the show, the inspiration. So basically the inspiration behind the show, it's paying tribute and homage to fashion icons, basically. People who have set the way for fashion to evolve into its fullest form that it is today. So basically, it's a tribute show basically to fashion with also some variety elements in between, like performances and of local artists and all this type of things. So yeah.
Nice. So when planning a show, like what all goes into it? Like I'm picturing people running around like I see on the TV with their headsets and grabbing everything like come now.
Yeah. No, it does get hectic at times. It usually starts a bit calm. It starts calm. We have our little meetings. This is what we're thinking of doing. But the pressure gets worse. It does get hectic as time progresses. Like now we're in the hectic season because the show is like 2.5, 3 weeks away. So it's getting very intense now. We're starting to run a bit around like headless chickens. But it's all for the bigger purpose of the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So that takes us into the next one. Like when it comes to your model, like is there specific requirements like before they can become a model?
For the models. So when we usually have casting, we don't usually like have a big requirement list. There is just like the main thing we usually do is that we have a certain age gap that we work with. We still going to expand more into our other age group programs, but like I said, the focus is youth development. So we have a specific age group for that youth, which is more of the teenager side of things that we focus on. So yeah, that's basically about the only actual requirement, and then the only thing that we require of them is to just come and have fun with us and be a part of the family.
Like you're talking now, and it reminds me of when I was still a little small, running with my grandpa in Hanover Park when he had like they had a modeling thing for the church as well, where all the kids came and then they were all dressed like, I'm just picturing all those smiles, like all those things coming back to me. All of that is coming back to me now. So what's your future plans, after
for Kenji Productions?
Yes.
Ooh. So the step that we're about to take now with the show, it's really big for us. Like, because usually we do our shows in Mitchell's Plain, which is good because it's for our community. But this was a step forward for us already, and we are hoping that we can even go bigger next with our next show. So we are excited for much bigger things, not just on a fashion show basis, but in other aspects of the organization as well, to develop it to its fullest potential.
Nice. So like how can people, if people like want to assist or like in any kinds of way, like how, like can anybody just come and be like, I would like to assist with, maybe setting up, or how?
Oh, like for the show?
Yes.
Yeah, we currently have a massive crew because we had casting, so we opened up for, people to join our crew. So we currently have a crew of 30 people, which is massive. And it's really amazing how people came through to join the crew. We still do, however, need more people to join, especially makeup artists, hairstylists. So if I can throw a shout out there, if you're a makeup artist, please do come through and collaborate with us. If you're a hairstylist or you do nails, also photographers. So yeah, we're definitely looking for those type of people. You can send us a DM on Instagram, Kenji Productions CPT, or you can email us at kenjiproductionscpt@gmail.com.
There we go. Before I let you go, any words of wisdom for somebody that's younger than 21, apparently?
So, basically what I'd say is don't let anyone say that you can't. Anything is literally always possible. It's a phrase that is always said by a lot of people many times and quoted, but it's actually something that can happen. Like, I've never dreamed that I would start an organization of my own. I always knew that I was part of the creative side of life, but never in my wildest dreams have I thought that I could establish an organization for young people by young people to empower young people. So if they say you can't, just know that you can do it, and all things are possible if you put your mind to it, literally.
There we go. Words from a 21-year-old. Yeah, nah. Okay. Kenan Fortuin, thank you very much for joining us, man. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
And I'm sure, I'm just picturing, like, you're just giving these kids the time of their life.
Yeah,
right?
no,
Like,
we're having good times. We're having fun.
A crew of 30 people. That is a lot of people.
Yeah.
But, no.
Thank you for having me.
Hopefully it runs perfectly successful.
Thank you.
Make it
Thank
3 out of 4. Yeah. There we go, man. Go and have an awesome weekend and Friday further, man.
Thank you so much.